starting the final match of this round. How's it going, everybody? My name's Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 5 of the Las Vegas Open, aka the Fly Better Open. Super excited. For some reason, our event logo disappeared. I'll take care of that. But while I do that, my friend William Hagwood's going to say hello.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us here. It's the culmination of the second day of Swiss. Super excited here. We got Rebel on Rebel matchup. Gerald Tan versus Matt Cary. Should be an excellent. These are honestly in my opinion, the best of the best for the Rebel pilots right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Gerald Tan, Matt Cary of the XTC Team USA 2021 and 2020.
I was talking about like Wedge and Hera, but
I mean that too. But I mean, why not talk about the players?
Well, definitely Matt.
Gerald Tan, awesome player as well. I think he's part of a Kentucky group. I could be mistaken. Somebody in chat will correct me. But Will's going to break down these lists. And everybody at home, it is time for you to choose your champion. After I pay out the bets from last time, use that photographic memory, Will. Which one was it, player 1 or 2 last time?
The scum deployed over here.
Thank you. Okay, cool.
Okay, so speaking of them bets, Dylan's getting the last round of bets here going, so we could choose the champion here. Put your points on the line. Bet all. Don't be stingy with them. Ride or die for your player. Let's go. We got Gerald Tan, as we mentioned here on the left, rocking the modified version of a Hera Tani. This one, though, we saw B-Wing earlier. This one does still utilize the A-Wing Hera without the turret.
Mm-hmm.
So still has that link into boost ability. With her, though, the other I-6 Wedge with Predator and S foils. Amazing pilot ability to reduce the attack dice of the Defender. Predator for that offensive reroll on the bullseye. Garvin Drace is in the other X-Wing, has a wonderful synergy with Hera because Hera shares tokens and Garvin can pass tokens as well. So when Garvin uses Hera's focus,
he's a recycler, man.
Yeah, he can give it right back to Hera. No problem. Zero waste with Garvin. Modifying
Zero
dice.
waste, that's right.
So, yep, that it becomes this kind of infinite loop to where Garvin can have modifiers for days. And combining in with this focus shenanigans is Kyle Katarn in the Hawk. Not only can he pass focus tokens to friendlies in his firing arc, he gets an extra primary arc of 3 dice out the front with Molded Crow, can even hold up to 2 focus tokens. But the main kicker here, Dylan, this is the card I want to talk about, is Jyn Erso. This is what elevates this Hera Tani style of list to new levels.
That's right. You can't repel power of that magnitude.
Exactly. So with Jyn Erso, anytime a token is gained from a ship, it can gain a evade token instead. So what that works is when Kyle can sling at the start of engagement, he can sling and evade. When Hera lets people use her tokens, if they want to use her focus tokens as evades, Jyn can do that as well. Even Garvin Dreas, when he slings the focus token, Jyn Erso as well can change it to an evade. What that creates is basically dice modifications with perfect information. Did you roll 2 eyeballs? Great, here's a focus.
Maybe.
Did you roll an evade and a blank? Boom, here's an evade token. It's just real powerful synergy. I'm interested to see how this A-Wing version will differ from the B-Wing version we saw earlier. On the other side, though, Matt Cary, out of the St. Louis area, Arch Alliance represented here, flying a very different form of Rebel synergy. This is the Force users. We got Kanan Jarrus in the Ghost with Ion Cannon, Magba Yarrow, and Namus Technician.
Use the Force, Matt.
Yes, indeed. So let me go ahead and take a look here at, we're familiar with the Kanan Jarrus. He can spend his force to reduce the attacks of ships coming in. He's got Ion Cannon for that side arc, so extra space to help his friends. The one you don't normally see, though, is Magba Yarrow. After you defend, if the attack hit, you may acquire a lock on the defender. Why that's so good on Kanan Jarrus is that low initiative of 3. He shoots after most people, plus combined with his 0 agility, he's so prone to be taking damage to trigger that Magba Yarrow. So between just his force and Magba Yarrow can modify either that 3-dice Ion Cannon or 4-dice primary very effectively, very consistent. With him, though, is Ahsoka Tano in the A-Wing. Also, a Force user can coordinate ships by spending 2 Force after she executes a maneuver. Has those ion missiles, if she can get a lock for some long-range 3-dice attacks. Last one, rounding out the Force squad, is Luke Skywalker. Of course, regenerates Force before he defends. Has those ion torpedoes for 4-dice long-range attacks. And then I really like this combination of ion missile and ion torpedoes. And ion cannon turret.
The ion control, baby.
Yeah, ion control is underrated in my opinion. Not great against swarms, but against like 3 to 4 ship lists.
You mean exactly what this matchup is?
Yeah, exactly. You could really get some good control in, and almost use it like a defensive upgrade, really, because it's easier to arc dodge. Everyone's pretty maneuverable. So I really like that, leaning heavy into that amount of control. Yeah. I think it's really powerful, especially with the new rock obstacles.
Oh, yeah.
If you can ionize somebody to where they're going to land on an obstacle the round afterwards, that's devastating because you can't shoot on obstacles anymore. They guarantee results as well. I believe we only have rock.
Middle.
Rock. Am I missing one?
Hello. Rock.
Here it is.
Right there.
There it is. Okay. So
tiny rocks.
Tiny little rocks. I assume that's for the Ghost. I assume Matt Cary brought those. But
Yep. I agree.
So as a reminder, with these new obstacles, you can perform actions if you move through them, but if you overlap them, you are unable to shoot and you do lose your action for the round. In this matchup, we have asteroids that are going to cause an automatic damage when you touch them, whether through executing or overlapping. Plus, you also have to roll 1 attack dice, and on a hit or crit, the ship suffers 1 damage.
I think we saw a couple asteroids today deal 2 damage to people.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, that's gonna be a thing. Or no, wait, it's not even gonna. It is a thing now. Welcome. Yeah. Welcome. You are on the escalator up to 2.5.
Exactly. So, looks like I'm not sure there's any jamming right now, but Matt Cary had some extra actions, so he acquired some locks. Always a great habit.
Well, the Hawk has jam, doesn't it?
Oh, that's true.
Kyle's got
Perfect.
jam,
Yeah.
and he's carrying around that moldy crow. So if he sees a turn where he can do something, that jam could end up being useful, especially against, especially for Ahsoka and Luke specifically because of where those initiative is, and depending on what the road order is, could end up being big for Kanan as well if he's able to scoop up a target lock. If Kyle, for instance, came up and was the first player, does a jam to Kanan or one of those other ships, you break the lock, and then Kanan moving afterwards.
Only really useful against low initiative jammers.
Right.
Anything jamming in combat or anything like that is not going to be helpful. Tron did mention that Gerald's from Labyrinth Squadron in the DC area. We had a couple Labyrinth Squadron guys on yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, so really coming out here and showing the strength of that local area.
All right. Now, I think, is this the only VCX that we've seen?
So I want to,
this I haven't seen any other ones on the table. Nobody's been bold enough to bring it.
Agreed. I think this must be the newsstand, unless Matt modified his, because it has the docking sheathipede.
Yeah, that's a newsstand.
Okay, not the tri podium.
No, the second try was a better choice. Though I think the best one we've seen has been the IDs, the best modification. Yes. Marcel's is pretty good too. His
because he had magnets.
He added magnet. He melted the plastic to shape to these spots where it's magnetized.
Yeah,
it's pretty neat. All right, so looks like Gerald is going slow rolling here a little bit, taking it nice and easy. Look how Wedge is all by himself.
There was a couple comments on Wedge. What are you doing here?
He's making a flank. Look at this.
You either get the flank or you draw all the rebels to you, and now the rest of the squad gets the flank, right?
That's right. Gerald's
risky,
Gerald's putting out a piece of bacon. We'll see who gets to eat it. How do you like your bacon, Will?
I don't know.
The answer's almost burn. Right before burn. Extra crispy.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm hit or miss on bacon.
You're hit or miss on bacon? Fair. It's got to be crunchy. No flop. I need to pick up my bacon, and it's a straight line.
Oh, okay. I'm in on that. This is the problem with that. It's hard to get good bacon, because you're right. Because I want it moist but crunchy, and it's very, very difficult to pull off.
You got to bake it. Can't do it in a pan.
It is true. You
got to
bake it. That's where the name comes from, I assume.
Bake.
Bake on?
Bake on. All right. Hard 2. Coming in from Hera. Hera Syndulla.
Yeah, I wonder, I guess if you... Oh, it's just one banking.
Yeah, that is the plan. Gerald trying to go in for the flank, though. You're going to end up trading some shots here, I think, at range 3.
That's Hera. Coordinated the focus token over to...
Ahsoka.
Oh, so what did I say?
You said Hera. Yeah.
Sorry, A-Wings. Ahsoka coordinated the focus token there. Also, as a note, if you've been flying it against a lot of Kanan Hawks, VCX Kanan's ability does not work on himself, only friendlies in his arc, which we have, even though that, we got one hit coming out from Ahsoka, naturally evaded. Ooh, nicely done, Kanan.
Natties.
But yeah, we were talking, the ion cannon is only 2, but it does extend out to 3 technically to cover.
And here we go. Here's Wedge.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, he does have Predator.
Predator out there. Blank to blank. I would don't do it.
Is it range 2 or 3?
I wouldn't do it. It's range 3.
Yeah, let him roll the dice.
Yeah, he's out of range for Hera. He's just gonna keep it at 1.
Must have been range 2.
And does 1 damage on Kanan to get us started.
Well, here we go. Magma Yarrow acquires a lock after taking damage.
There is the target lock.
Alright, we got, it looks like Luke obstructed into Garvin then.
Alright, gonna try to get some pot shots from downtown. Garvin's got that focus token, so unlikely to do anything. Use the Force, Luke. 2 hits out there. There's a target lock, and hey, you got a full string.
Got both Force.
Alright, 1 blank equals 1 damage. Oh,
through the rock, no problem.
Got some sparklies in there. Alright, plenty of evades.
Nothing from Ahsoka. We'll see what Garvin has to say here. Nice, that reinforce actually working against that X-Wing. He's gonna need it.
It did crit.
So 2 shields coming in.
There's gonna be 2 more.
All right, Wedge, let's see if this gamble paid off.
So it's range 3 from the VCX. Kanan Jarrus, 4 dice. He's got that lock. Oh, blank to blank. Got 3.
Oh, duh, it's Wedge. He wouldn't get a range bonus.
And all 3 of them.
Ooh, saved the focus there.
And that's going to be half points on Wedge on the onset.
Whew. I mean, he's got the rest of the rebels coming in to help out. When I really think what is interesting is I want to show off here as we begin to think about the new, or what's going to be on the dials, is Kanan's limited maneuverability here. I mean, do you go forward? Can you make that hard one and not land on the rock?
I think you got the hard one.
Okay.
But you're also...
You're going to open up your broadside to Wedge then.
You might just 1 forward and use the ion cannon.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably ends up bumping you with Kanan.
Yeah, I'm interested. That rock, the little mustache out there, really affecting, because you would like to just do the hard turn in and reinforce the front, right?
Yep. And there's a chance that Matt would have done it if the rock was maybe a little closer. Just like, I'll take the damage. It's fine.
Sure, if you can at least overlap it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do like this here. Even though Kyle can just come up and like take an evade token as his focus action, right? I think Luke is going to try to close in. If you can, oh man, that's so tough though. Because I don't think Luke can turn in like this to help out with Wedge.
No, doesn't got it unless Ahsoka.
Pre-move barrel roll?
Pre-move barrel roll, yeah.
Oh, that's spicy. So we're...
Yep.
Okay.
Scoop and whoop. We headed down towards the middle of the board. And his wings are open, so...
Yeah, he chose not to shoot that torpedo through the rock, I believe.
Yeah.
You only get 2. Don't waste them.
No reload on X-Wings.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like leaving Kanan out to dry, but I feel like if you can take down Kyle with Luke, it would help out the rest of the matchup.
All right.
Still difficult because of all the 6s for Luke.
So it looks like the move was the 1 forward, trying to get a little bit of cover from that obstacle. I'll tell you, want to take a second and talk about a young X-Wing player today that is currently in the running for a cut.
That's true.
His name's Taylor, and his dad came over to me and said, my son, my 12-year-old son, he's 12. And he's over here. He's one win away. One win away from getting into tomorrow's cut. So we'll see what ends up happening. That's a close one.
I'm rooting for him. He's going to be our round one tomorrow, possibly, if he could make it.
That's right. Go Taylor. He's flying some resistance out there. Just wanted to give him a quick shout out.
Heck yeah. All right, so Garvin, 2 forward focus, just to keep up with Hera.
And zoomy zoom, Ahsoka coming up. I think she's a little bit of a distraction here as well. I would think.
I mean,
obviously she's gonna want to be offensive.
Do you barrel roll boost out of there? Do you help out a friendly? She's gonna evade.
Gonna have to mark. Looking like she's gonna
to block Hera.
Boost to the right.
Yeah, to arc dodge and come in and block Hera. Okay.
Oh, is the music still on in the background? Sorry, it's not supposed to be. All right, well, at least you guys can hear us. That's good. It wasn't so loud that you guys couldn't hear us. Must have been a quiet song for a while.
What did Wedge do? Great question. So I love that blocking position here from Ahsoka. Took the evade as well, just in case Wedge can somehow turn in behind that obstacle.
Did we see Luke close the wings? Nope, they're still open. Took a 2 straight.
A pretty modest maneuver there, and locks Hera.
Dropping the lock, saving it for the future.
4 straight. Yeah, just ramming speed.
And is that's an attempt for a K-turn?
No.
Or is that a 4 straight?
4 white straight. He went ramming speed.
Okay.
And if Kanan did do the hard one, then all the better, right? Oh, look at this.
1 hard. Scoot.
So we'll be stuck in Luke's arc now.
That's an ion torpedo coming in. For sure.
Focus, you sling the evade. Oh, gonna keep it 2 focuses. Okay.
Just wants to be available to help everybody out. And here we go. Offensive time. Might be thinking more offense and defense right now.
Sure.
And Gerald.
One for offense, 1 for defense. Yeah.
Range 2.
Single die.
What's the single die for?
It must have been one in the corner or something we didn't see.
Yep. Well, no damage, and here's Luke coming back. He did flip the charge. There's going to be 4 dice coming in, and the force could mean 4. He's doing it, and that means he's holding on to his target lock, and that is 1 damage and a guaranteed ion.
There you go. That's going to slow her down, keep her out of the fight for 1 turn here, unless Kyle does some shenanigans of blocking her. We'll find out.
Yep. It means that you know exactly where it is next turn as well, which is always one of the best benefits to Ion. It's just obviously the mystery of what your opponent has on the dial is one thing that we're always thinking about. Right. Having some control there is good. Here is Garvin spending the focus on this attack, going to make it 3 hits looking at Kanan.
I mean, you might as well sling it all the way to Kyle.
He got Hera the evade. But at this point, the shots has already gone into Hera. But Hera can sling it to somebody else.
Sling it to Garvin, basically. Because now you can only give Garvin 1 token. You have the option of what to give him. But you kind of had the option beforehand, too. So it's not that redundancy is bad.
All right. Spends the focus there on the ion cannon.
Yep.
And spending the evade, that's going to be 1 damage into Garvindreas. We'll be live tomorrow with our top cut. I think they said they wanted everybody here at 8. We're starting earlier tomorrow?
Registration begins at 8.
All right.
So I believe we're still dials at 9-ish, but we'll see. Once D posts the challenge bracket on the Fly Better group page, then it should be easy for opponents to find each other, things like that.
True that. All right. 2 hits,
Kyle.
1 evade. That's going to be a single damage.
Yep. Kyle finds a shield off of Luke, and we regain our force. I wonder if he checked to see if that was. Yeah, he must have. Must have checked to see if it was inside of Kanan. Now I will say, been talking up Ion. I do think it's hilarious in this format as well, because there's there's no dial peeking, and you can't, debuff your enemy or anything. I don't need to peek at your dial if I know it's a 1 forward.
True. But that's the only one you get to know. That's it. You get 1 in this situation. The rest, nah, fam. All right. And then we did have 2 cards going on Kanan as well, down to 8 hull.
Yeah, threshold there should be at 7, I believe. The 14 health.
1 more.
1 more.
1 away from half. So it looks like Gerald's getting what he wanted out of the flank. His
Wedge survived.
Wedge survived.
Drew the gun of Kanan Jarrus.
Now Luke Skywalker's trying to set up kind of a box here, or a pincer between him and the Ghost. The problem is that the Ghost has had a turn where it didn't really have anywhere to go, and it wasn't able to contribute too much. It did a damage in an ion to an opposing ship. The question is ionizing Hera enough to gain you some advantage next turn?
Right, exactly. And I could see something simple like a 1 bank here, Wedge is cutting in, right? Try to help out with Luke coming around that obstacle. This is interesting to me though, like what Luke's maneuver is going to be. You would like to 4K or a Talon roll, but Kyle can stop, he can get in the way, could boost into some interesting positions. Could just 1 forward if he thinks that's what will block the K turn. All right.
Now I want to know what Wedge just busting a 4K here.
I was thinking hard 3.
Hard 3. Try to catch Luke.
Yeah,
I like that.
Go all in on Luke here. Let's get back to here while we're waiting for it. Yeah, Kanan doing what he's got to do, which is.
Looks like somebody's calling for a Talon roll on Luke. That'd be bold.
No, I think. The 4K is open now.
Yeah. Dion, did Will get his chicken nuggies today?
What?
No chicken nuggies for Will
we didn't
today.
Get any chicken nuggets. We ate cheeseburgers.
And we're gonna go to dinner at a restaurant after this. A place called, I think they call it Lowry's. I'm not even sure what's there, but
We'll find out.
We'll find out. I'm sure they have things that are edible. Yeah. And if it's a pickle specialty restaurant, I'll ask if they have any baskets of bread, and I'll just eat that.
Fair enough.
More importantly, what club are you hitting up after? Nah, no club. No club.
Clubs are loud.
Yeah.
I came to vacation and relax.
That's right.
Well, I mean, also watch X-Wing. All right, I think Luke actually bumped there.
No actions. That's gonna hurt.
Well, I assume he bumped. He may not have.
Or maybe.
Oh, it might have been the model as well. Hard to say.
And looks like Matt. Oh, he didn't bump. He's going for the barrel roll.
Okay, gets him out of the Moldy Crow primary.
I like that. Sets up.
Should have that shot here then to Garvin.
Yep, going at Garvin, or I guess if Wedge, who's currently hiding behind the VCX model.
Yeah,
all right, you see the very tip of his guns on the top of the ship.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Maybe a shot over there.
All right, so does the one forward focus as you're required to do. This looks like a hard 3. Yep, coming around. Wait, what does Ahsoka do? Hey, what does Ahsoka do? Matt. Ahsoka. Okay. Sorry. Okay, thank you, Nick. Yeah, turns out that there's an A-wing that still has to move. Because I was expecting Ahsoka coordinate to lock or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, now with that early reveal, Matt has that information.
Yeah, that wedge is coming around, so you don't need to reinforce Kanan.
Do not.
Which you probably wouldn't have anyways. I doubt Wedge would have K-turned. I think you just, take a lock for later and boost. You got full force, so might as well. Matt was flying. Was he flying Ahsoka in his 3 Hawks list? He did not have Hera. I think it was Wedge.
It was Ahsoka.
Yeah.
He's been messing around a lot with Ahsoka. A lot of his lists that he flew during the Galactic Championship Series, put on by GSP. If you guys weren't around watching those, we've been put on some premier level online X-Wing events while the in-person play hasn't been happening. And he was playing a lot of that. Lambolo saying Las Vegas has so many restaurants, you should be able to find something. Oh yeah, I mean Lowry's. I don't know what it is, but we're just gonna hang out with people. I'm sure there'll be something I can eat. I'm not super picky, right, Will? As he giggles. Alrighty. Listen, I'm not picky. I'm simple.
All right. So we saw Wedge here with that target lock on Luke. We got 2 dice.
This is Kanan using his ability.
Kanan used his ability to keep it just 2.
And got the squiggle, so that's going to be a single damage there on Luke.
Yep, Luke's holding on.
Shield down.
Yeah, Kanan's ability is so good. So has the shot here.
Here comes Kanan, 4 dice. Oh no, he's going for the ion cannon into Wedge, 2 hits. This is Luke. I have the completely wrong pilot. Blank out.
So steals Hera's focus, slings it back to her. Thank you. Another shield off of Garvin.
Shields down.
And then Gerald has the initiative.
And that's Matt reaching for the ion cannon turret. Range 1. That should be 4 dice. And guaranteed a damage if you spend the focus.
Yep, worth it.
A 1 blank would mean... Oh, there you go. You got it.
Ionized. No,
ionized.
Has the Hera.
Even so.
Oh, because you only passed one.
Passed one.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So Wedge is second card down to 2-hole. Ionize. You know exactly where that's going to go.
This ion control.
And Luke Skywalker right there in the middle of the board is in a good spot to turn in on Wedge next turn.
So this is Kyle going into Kanan, I guess. Oh, no, range 1. He's going into Luke. 1
damage. That's going to be half points on Luke.
Sorry, I stole your thing. Come on.
Regenerating. And we're moving on. Somebody said it looks like Lowry's is a prime rib joint. Okay.
Give me beef.
That sounds yummy. Sounds fancy.
Fancy.
Farmer said we have reservations at Lowry's. Are you coming? I said, sure. Didn't ask. I trust Farmer.
Yeah.
I feel like we spent so much time yesterday just deciding where we wanted to eat. It was like for somebody to just say, hey, we're going here. I was like, yes, take it off my hands.
Well, you know how it is with groups, we're just, we want to hang out, but everyone's got to do something.
Somebody's got to take charge.
Yeah. All right, so Dom was asking about, this is the same questions I always have about the weird token passing.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what the situation is, you want to end up with the tokens back, if possible, thrown to Kyle.
Right, so he's holding on to them with Moldy Crow.
Exactly. So even if he doesn't need them, he always just gets them from Hera when he activates for combat. There is no requirement that says you have to use the modifier Hera gives you. You can just have it, which is very interesting for situations like for target locks specifically. So like you're an I6, I'm an I5, but Hera has a lock on you.
Mm-hmm.
If you shoot me, Hera can actually pass the target lock while I'm rolling defense, and then I could use that on offense then. Very interesting combination there. That would be more for like shooting munition or something, because you just pass the target lock normally.
Okay.
But still some interesting combinations here.
Now, one interesting thing, you have Hera here with double target locks right now. You got one from, I believe, I'm just looking at how those. You got one from Ahsoka, and the other one from Luke out there. So I wonder, do you take Hera if you're Gerald? Are you afraid enough to take a turn off essentially with Hera? And I think that would be to Matt's advantage personally, if he tried to disengage here.
You kind of need to stay close to Wedge and Kyle to try to help out.
Well, the Wedge is getting an ion turret no matter what.
Yeah. Ooh, man, look at that ghost.
He's a coming. And Wedge is not going to be able to shoot him. He's going to get pushed one forward, and his arc will be just past Kanan Jarrus in that VCX 100. All right, here comes the Hawk. Stomping. Has one focus already.
Not too bad.
So that means that if you sling it with Kyle, you don't have a token unless Hera charges it up.
Unless you sling it to Hera, but yeah.
And it looks like Luke Skywalker taking the flip here.
That's Garvin.
That is Garvin. Sorry.
I know mirror matches, Dion.
Hate him. All right.
I know. It's okay.
Got to look for that the little ring on the bottom.
Correct. That's how we can tell what these target locks belong to.
And here's Luke going hard at Garvin. Look at this.
Yeah. Luke's at half points. Maybe we don't hang out where Wedge is going.
Yep.
Man.
Is he going to barrel roll so he doesn't get shot here? Or is he just going bravely into the night and going to slap a lock on that boy? That's range 1.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna arc touch.
Scoot it up.
Why pray for eyeballs when you could just roll? No. Greens.
All right.
Pretty good, pretty good. Plus, it also gives like a hard to pursuit lane as well, or even the Talon roll to cut in behind. So,
shout out to Blecosaur for the sub. 5 months of Prime Gaming.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Exclamation point Prime. Get you some of them emotes. Sorry, Gamlutuba. It's getting late.
It is late.
We're not gonna lie. Our spirits are high, but our body is weak.
Mm-hmm. All right, here's the one hard. Coming in from us, Hera. Oh my God. Hera.
That is Hera.
It is Hera. I started saying Ahsoka.
So she's gonna focus, gonna boost here. Coming around the corner.
All right, so she has a focus ready and available.
Got to deal with another ion.
It's a little bit tempting for Ahsoka to yeet that lock. Sorry, yeet the missile.
Yeah, picked up the lock when it came around the corner.
Now she could pass it, right?
You're thinking of Hollow.
No, okay, you're right. Because Hera says specifically only focus innovates, correct?
Yeah, and her target locks are the ones that Tabletop Simulator would say Hera Syndulla on them, not the target locks on her. Pretty common misconception, but not a thing Hera can do, unfortunately. I mean, you still have focus evade though from Kyle, so not in the worst spot. I do think. This is a
long range shot for Wedge.
You got a judge standing nearby.
Just a bit outside, I think.
Okay. I do think, though, that this is what I'm worried about Dion.
Oh, if he's in the primary?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, he's getting shot no matter what because we do have that ion turret in there. But yeah, that's not going to be good times.
We're going to do Kanan.
We're going to go Luke Skywalker first.
So Hera must not have a shot either. Wow. Okay.
That looks to be range 1. Here comes 4 dice from Luke. He's got the Force. Use it for 3. You're guaranteed to get 1. You got Natty, so that is going to be 1. On to Garvin. That's half points. Score 32-51.
All right, we doing ion missile?
Hera.
Heck yeah.
Has got it. All right, here's the lock. Spend the focus for 3. There's a good chance you get something out of this, and with that roll, you got a hit and an ionize.
Is he willing to spend the evade? No, he's just taking it.
Ioned. And half points.
Yeah.
That's now 32-75, and here comes Kanan Jarrus. He's gonna flip it around here in a minute, but Garvin gets to try something here first. 3 dice, complete whiff, no mods in sight.
No. Matt Cary doing a great job splitting up this Heratani, getting them out of their helpful ranges of each other.
And this is the spicy stuff. Is it range 1? Did you have 5 dice in your hand?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, here we go. We've seen a few 5 dice bangers. There's another one. Holy crap. All right. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead, boss. He's dead.
No evade token's going to save you from that.
Nope. All right, he still takes enough to die.
See, once again, I think that was a misplay. Why waste doing that? I mean, you could have just slung it to this guy.
Yeah.
Because...
that's going to happen right now.
Yeah.
I think it just might be like a timing mistake. You know what I mean? It's like you're not actively thinking about the other ships at that time.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Gerald rolled in some fire. Hit crit. Looking at Kanan. Well, blinded would probably be the worst. What do we got?
It's only text, so it sounds like panicked as he put down a stress.
Yep, panic pilot there for the rebellion. Wow, there's rebels on both sides. That sounds like a statement. There's rebels on both sides.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Matt Cary finds the death of Wedge, and with Hera ionized, this could be turning around pretty quick for the Force users. Though I will say that panicked pilot probably just saved Kyle's life for another round.
Yep.
Or else that would have been a almost guaranteed 4K.
Yep.
But shucks, you know what? He'll have to go towards Hera now.
So, gotta go towards Hera. I'll chuck a 5 dice at her.
Sure.
So this is the 4th or 5th. This is the 5th 5 dice roll we've had with everything being hits.
Yeah.
This today. Something about Saturday.
It's getting spicy around too.
Yeah, don't play craps today, guys. All the luck is in the X-wing dice, not in the casino. And here we go. There's our bump.
I don't know about Ion going up in.
This is in response to Dom Flanagan asking if the value of Ion's going to go up or change. Not value, like the cost of Ion weapons go up versus because of the way AMGs with objectives.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to take time. So here's it's all going to be reactionary, right? If they don't adjust Ion massively and it turns out that is like the best thing to do, they're just messing around. Then the cost will go up.
Get to the shuttle. Save yourself.
All right. So Kanan will be firing a range 2 shot probably at Hera, who's already lost half points.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if.
And Garvin will get a shot here from the backside.
Yeah, I feel like Matt has his damage card stacked for Kanan, or is it just one? You only take 1 damage card?
I think that's the first one.
Huh, okay. There we go. There's this beautiful Talon roll. Keeping up with the Garvin.
Luke Skywalker has him at range 1. His targeting computer's off, though. It's stacked. People saying stacked. Stacks. You're stacked, chat. Stacked with beautiful people.
All right. Ahsoka coming in. Reacquires a lock.
Ion maneuver. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Hera might still have a shot, though.
Yeah, you're right. I'm surprised we didn't get the...
You wanted the
VCX is at 5 hole, maybe. Hit crit from Gerald. Oh, decisions. He's going to spend the force there on Ahsoka. There's no reason to take the risks.
Oh, don't be wasting your time. Yeah, Matt Cary, great at resource management here. That's why I think he's leaning into the force in his list.
And the lock right there. 2 hits and a crit. Looking in Hera. And Hera
could be saved.
It could be saved. We'll see what the play is here.
Sling the focus.
Sling the focus, turn into an evade.
No.
I think he missed it. Oh, Gerald. My man, it's getting late.
Oh, duh, sling the focus. That would be start of combat, which you can't do. We're way past start of combat.
Oh, we're way past start of combat. You're right. That's not a Hera.
Yeah, that's not how a Hera works. You can't. It's not a vacuum.
Sorry about that, guys. All right. Well, there it is. Hera Syndulla going down. Spends the force. I think Gerald is his body language is telling us that he's pretty sure he's losing in this game. He's got a chunk of points in Kanan though that he can go and grab. He's got 43 points out there. That would bring him into the hundreds. And if Kanan, I think we have the count right on Kanan at 5. 2 hits and a focus rolled by Gerald. This is going into Kanan. So 2 more. I think he's down to 3. We know he's at half points.
So Kyle's probably going to shoot Harry out the side arc here. And use Kanan to reduce it to 1.
And it is a focus. Oh, it would have been there. It would have been there. Oh.
Yeah, this, I really do like this. Taking a, what I would call debuff. A debuff list with Kanan, and now you're adding even more debuffs with Ion as well. Pretty good stuff. And
it's a blue deck.
that's fair. Yeah, I mean, even throwing Novice Technician on there in case you go up against somebody who really likes to crit you.
That's right. I have some control over that.
Haven't seen it in this matchup, but
this is still close though. You have a healthy X-Wing 3 hull, can carry you for a couple rounds in Garvin Dreas, and Kyle's full and has a Moldy Crow. So watch out for that.
Yeah, I expect Kyle to come and help out getting Luke off of Garvin's tail here. Something like a 2 or 3 bank. Yep. Still rolling road because of the matching 3s at this time.
Getting Kanan off the board, get out of the way. Mark off the front of the pegs, off to the side of the front pegs, excuse me. 2 bank, and it looks like Luke Skywalker is going to be the target here. Where's the arc, the turret arc?
It's facing this way.
For Kyle, sorry.
Oh, for Kyle?
Is that facing the top of the board?
His arc is facing this way.
Okay. All right, so moving towards the edge of the board here, we see that the turret arc now for Kanan is out the back.
Yep. As I mentioned before, that arc does extend out to range 3 for that support ability. Plus, it's going to give you a shot, and he might have room to 4K next round as well if he can survive this Garvin Dreas shot.
All right, just taking a focus here from Garvin.
I wonder if he'll throw the... I'm waiting to throw the F8.
Sloop. We haven't seen very much Jyn Erso being used.
That's a bold range call there. I assume that's range 2. Was that range 2? It's range 2.
All right, Luke just scooting up. Going to keep peppering Garvin from the flank.
It is going to sling it into the evade.
There you go. I mean, Luke, if it's range 2, you just maybe shoot into Kyle now? Only if it's range 2, though.
Yeah. It's the ship that you can do more damage to.
Because you have the turret arc from Kanan as well.
Well, I mean, you could just torp for Ion.
I mean, that works too. So that's guaranteed hitting an Ion.
Yeah, realizing that. Yeah, Matt telling him, whoa, you do not need to modify that, sir. You are just taking the damage in an Ion. Yeah, well, now you definitely can't shake Luke Garvin.
Nope. I can't shake him.
Can't shake.
All right, Gerald spending there for 2. Reinforce makes it 1.
Fan those cards out.
It's a number of cards. Just keeping them in 2 piles. You think it's doing piles of 6? Is that what it would be, right? How many health does a ghost start with? What is it, 14?
10 and 4.
10 and 4. Got it.
I believe. 10 and 4.
So it might be groups of 5. And here we go. Gerald getting his attack here as well. Luke spends the force. Does take 1 more. It is a critical damage. This could be bad.
No, I spent the force.
Oh, was it just 2? It was 2. Sorry, I got excited. Thought it was 3.
Chad was asking for the target lock action, but never came about it.
Sad.
Do we have an ion cannon then from Kanan?
Ion cannon from Kanan should be coming in. There it is. Debating whether to spend the force. I don't think I would.
Yeah, he's got the evade.
Oh, he's got a lock out there. He's just spending it. He wants to do the damage.
Yeah, you might not be around much longer.
Yeah. All right, so that means Garvin's down to 1. You have the opportunity to initiative kill Garvin next turn with Luke.
Yes,
and then it's a Kyle versus the world.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a good chance Gerald probably gets Kanan next turn. What do you think?
No.
No. No.
Yeah, you have to go for the initiative kill.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're right. It's probably a two forward there.
I don't think it's going to take much. Ahsoka still has an ion missile as well. You don't even need to get into range 1.
You're right.
So just 2 forward and lock and try to get all 3 hits.
All right, Matt's will be first player. I love our first player token passing thing.
So much easier. The prototype for it.
Shout out to Curled Paw Creatives for helping us do that. Yeah, remember the prototype was a piece of cardboard that I cut out with some scissors and trying to get that idea out there. And I text the guys. I'm like, guys, I promise this will work.
Yeah, no, it's an easy way to let the players help us track the first order. Or else they would have to like leave the road, roll in the box for a second.
Yeah.
All these things. So focus up. See if Luke closes into range 1, or if he just bumps into Kyle. Nah, he's coming in.
Keeping it simple. Scooting up. He knows that Kyle is looking right at him. Oh, the flex. The flex. Like, why would I let you kill me?
Wow. I'm not going to roll green dice if I don't have to.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a classic ace play.
Better to be safe than sorry as well.
There we go. Here's the range 1. Let's go.
Got Ahsoka with the possibility of initiative killing Garvin as well. There's the roll just in case. Just in case you whiff on the attack. You told me it was TV magic. It sure is. Never mind. Don't. Won't break the illusion. 2 hits, 2 focuses. Spend it. And that is going to be the end of Garvin Dreas. It's Kyle in a dream.
Yeah, this is probably going to be a 16-minute victory lap for the Rebels.
And
this is a bubble match as well.
It is. I believe if Matt Cary doesn't take his foot off the gas, he should be able to secure this win and move into the cut. Gerald did get so close. You know,
Kanan did have Ahsoka in arc there, so both of them used their force. A beautiful meld of the minds there to
and
defend
he's calling it right there. Well, congratulations, Matt Cary. He's going to be moving on to the Top Cut tomorrow.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.